Hello students, welcome back in our second video. In this video, we are going to learn about the laws of exponents. First of all, we will see some of the laws through which we can solve the questions based on exponents. So let's start. So our first law says that okay. So law number 1. According to this law, we can write a to the power m into a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. So let me explain what does it mean. It means that whenever two exponents are given in which the bases are same, you can see that here the base is a and here the base is a, but their powers are different, and in between these two the multiplication sign is there. So whenever this type of situation comes, this will always be equal to a to the power m plus n. What does it mean? The bases we will write one time, and the powers which are different or the same, they will be added in case if there is a multiplication sign. Let's see this law by using an example. So here I am taking an example of it. Just suppose example 1, I will show you two examples. In this example, just suppose if we are having um, minus 2 to the power minus 3 into minus 2 to the power minus 4. You just see that and just compare this with this law. Here the base is minus 2 and again the base is minus 2 here, but the powers are different. In this one the power is minus 3 and in this one the power is minus 4. So we have learned that from law number 1, if the bases are same and the powers are different and they are in multiplication, then we can write the base will be same as it was, so the base will be minus 2 and the powers will be added. So we can write minus 3 will be added with minus 4, or we can write minus 2 to the power. We know that plus into minus is minus, so this can be written as minus 3 and minus 4, and further it can be written as minus 2 to the power minus 7. So this will be our answer for these two. Right. Now let's see one more example of it. Example number 2. Just suppose we are given with 3 to the power 2 into 3 to the power minus 5 into 3 to the power 6. Now for this law, if there are more than two terms, here we can see that here two a's are multiplying, and here we have taken an example in which three exponents are multiplying itself with the common base. Here the bases are 3 here, 3 here and 3 here, and as per the law, if the bases are same and powers are different, they get added. So in this case also the bases will be same. It will be 3 as it is, but their powers will be added. So it can be written as 2 plus minus 5 plus 6. So we have to add this 2 minus 5 and 6, and this can be written as 3 to the power. We know that plus into minus is minus, so it will be 2 minus 5 plus 6, and this can be written as 3 to the power. We know that 2 minus 5 is minus 3 and minus 3 plus 6 is plus 3. So the answer will be 3 into 3 into 3, and that can be written as 26. So in this way we have to use the law, right? So let's see what law number 2 says. Law number 2 says that if a to the power m divide a to the power n is there, then the answer will be a to the power m minus n. Now, in this law, we can compare it with the first law. How? The difference is only that here we have done the multiplication sign, but here in law number 2, there is a division sign in between. And whenever there is a division sign with the exponents with the same basis, but the different powers are there, then at that time the base will be as it is a and the powers will be get subtracted. So it will be m minus n. Let's see some examples based on this law. So for this I am taking an example. Just suppose we are having 4 to the power 5 divides 4 to the power minus 6. We have to solve this by using the law. So if we compare this with the second law, we see that the bases are same 4 and 4, but the powers are different. So we can apply this law. So according to this law, the base will be as it is 4 and the powers will be subtracted. So here we will write 5. We have to subtract with minus 6. So again we will write in the bracket minus 6. Right. So this can be written as 4, and here you see that minus, this bracket means multiplication, and minus. So minus into minus is plus. So this will be 5 plus 6. And as you know that 5 plus 6 is 11. So the answer for solving this using the law will be 4 to the power 11. So in this way, we can solve the questions based on the law number 2. Now let's see some more laws, and let's move on to law number 3. So I'm going to show you law number 3. So this is law number 3. What does it say? This says that a to the power m whole to the power n. You see that in this one, here the base is a, and to this base the power is m, and whole power to the is n. So in this case, it will be a to the power m into n. That means the powers will be get multiplied. So in the according to this law, we can say that, or I can explain this one with an example. So if we are taking or consider this example, let's see if it is 3 to the power 2 whole to the power 5. If it is like that, we can compare these two. Instead of a, here it is 3, instead of m, it is 2, and instead of n, it is 5. So using this law, we can rewrite this exponent as the base will be as it is 3 and the powers will get multiplied. So this will be 2 into 5, or this can be written as 3 to the power 10. Let's see one more example based on this. So example number 2, if I am taking 3 to the power minus 2 into 3 to the power 5 whole to the power 3. If the question is something like that, so you see that inside the bracket we can use the first law. What the first law says that a to the power m into a to the power n. So we are going to apply law number 1 inside this bracket. So here I am writing law. What this law says that if x to the power m is there and it is multiplied with x to the power n, that will be equals to x to the power m plus n. Right. So first of all, we will apply the first law inside this bracket. So this can be written as in this way. So the same thing we are going to write here. The base will be 3 as it is because both the bases are 3 and their powers will be added. So this can be written as minus 2 plus 5 whole to the power 3. Further it can be written as, we know that minus 2 plus 5 is 3 and there is whole to the power 3. Now here in this case, we can apply law number 3. How we can apply? Because instead of A, here it is given 3, instead of M it is given 3, and instead of N it is given 3. So we can write 3 to the power 3 into 3. These two will be multiplied as per the law A to the power M into N is given. So this can be written as 3 to the power 9. So this is the answer. So some of the laws are still left that we will see in our next video. Thank you.